Good morning, everyone. Greetings from Oregon. I'm at Mom and Dad's place here since Tuesday. And one thing cool about this video church that we have going on is that you can be a part of the service and listen to the service wherever you may be. And I can actually participate and not even be in Bonner's Ferry. So that's not that I'm a great speaker or anything, but that's pretty cool that we can do it like this. It's a pretty good substitute for the real thing. Not quite, but it's close. So I read Psalms 23 in my devotions the other day, and it really blessed me. A lot of times the scripture that we know by heart, we don't really think about what it says, and we don't understand the meaning because we just have known it ever since we were kids. And so in light of everything that's going on, it really blessed my soul. So I'm going to read it in the Amplified Bible, and just read one verse at a time and then make some comments as we go down. And so Psalms 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, to feed, guide, and shield me. I shall not lack. So with this whole coronavirus thing going on and our economy in a recession, hopefully not a depression, we need some hope. And there's lots and lots of people that are scared out of their wits. They're worried about getting the virus. They're holed up in their houses. They're not doing anything profitable. They're hoarding toilet paper and food and all kinds of stuff. And they're worried they're not going to have enough. But if the Lord is our shepherd, He will make sure we will have stuff to eat. He will guide us in making decisions, and He will protect us from evil. And we can rest in that. Verse 2, He makes me lie down in green, tender pastures. He leads me beside the still and restful waters. So all of us like going up to the mountains and hiking and going by a river. I love hiking to waterfalls or rivers or that type of thing. It's so relaxing. And this is what the Lord will do for us. Instead of getting us all stressed out about the future, He will, if we trust Him, we will be relaxed and we will be refreshed. Verse 3, He refreshes and stores my life. He leads me in the paths of righteousness, uprightness and right standing with Him, not for my earning it, but for His name's sake. So He restores our lives. He refreshes our lives. We're not stressed. We're not worried. We can trust in Him. And it's not necessarily for our benefit. It's for His benefit, for His name's sake, to bring glory and honor to God is why He even lives in us, to bring honor to Himself. We get refreshed and restored as a byproduct of our lives bringing glory to Him, which is an interesting way to think about it. But that's what He brings out here. Yes, He does love us. Yes, He cares about us. But our number one goal in life is to bring glory to His name. And that's what He does by refreshing us. Verse 4, Yes, though I walk through the deep and sunless valley of the shadow of death, I will fear or dread no evil. For You are with me, Your rod to protect and Your staff to guide. They comfort me. So I've said this already. This is a scary time. And a lot of people are worried, and sometimes I worry too a little bit, although God has provided generously for me and for all of us. But we need to be the light in our community. We need to speak of hope and not of doom. When we meet our neighbors and our co-workers and stuff that are worried, tell them it's going to be okay. Tell them to trust in God. God will take care of them. And be a witness for Him with that. And verse 5, You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My brimming cup runs over. So God not only takes care of us, but He takes care of us in front of the people that hate us, in front of our enemies. And our enemies are spiritual, not physical. People that are serving Satan and living their lives in such a way that is pleasing to Satan and not to God. he will lift his church up and show them that he blesses us and that he will take care of us and he will bless us over the community. But when he does that, it's our responsibility to reach out to our community and to bless others because God has blessed us. It's very, very important. Verse 6, the last verse. Surely goodness, mercy, and unfailing love shall follow me all the days of my life, and through the length of my days the house of the Lord and his presence shall be my dwelling place. So if we do all these things, God will bless us, his mercy will follow us, and his presence will be with us. And I just got through listening to a book called The Insanity of God by Nick Ripken. I highly recommend this book. He talks about persecuted Christians, and he got stories from all over the world. And one story that really stood out to me was that about in his presence of God being someone in presence of God, is that this guy in China had just got out of prison, and Nick was with another brother in China, taking him around, and he just heard that this guy got out of prison. He's like, "You've got to meet him." So they drove over to his house. They got upstairs, and he's like, "I was expecting you." And I'm like, "Really?" "Yeah, God told me that there was going to be 3 people here for dinner." And so you had the table set, you had food prepared, everything ready to go. And Nick was like, "Wow." And when we have a close relationship with God, when we walk in his presence, God will tell us even simple things of people coming over for lunch. So it was a challenge for me. Do I walk that close to God, that God can speak to me in that way? And even the small things about company. Does he speak to us? And does he speak to me? Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.